Good morning. Today I wanted to show you how I'm going to plant a mixed container in this self-watering 20 by 20 Mayne container that I purchased at Home Depot. The plants that I'm going to be using are these right here. They're just two. A perennial peanut. It's also considered a grass or a ground cover, but I am going to use it in the container as a spiller. And then my thriller will be this iris. It blooms white with purple eyes. The potting mix that I'm using is the Miracle-Gro potting mix, and I am going to add a little bit of biotone starter fertilizer just to give the roots a nice start. All right, so here we go. So before I place the iris, I just wanted to point out that what I did was that I angled, I don't know if you can tell here, but I angled the root balls in the corners of the containers so that they spill over the edge. And I made sure to fill in any pockets here with the dirt just to eliminate any holes right there. Okay, now it's ready for the iris. I was getting a little root bound in the pot because I had it sitting inside that container for about a week or so. So you just want to separate these roots, break them up a little bit, because what they were doing was that they were circling the bottom of the pot and they were already going into the dirt that was in there. So you just want to loosen that up before you put it in there. That way it starts to grow correctly inside the pot. Okay, so here it is, all finished. And the last thing that I did was that I added some mulch to the top. It's always a good idea to top dress, especially in very hot climates like South Florida. It just keeps the soil cool and it helps with evaporation. And that's just something I learned from watching Jenny at Creekside Nursery, so I can't take credit for that. But it also does make the container look prettier. So I'm fighting the sun here now. Let me step back so you can see it. Okay, it's still too bright. So although it's a self-watering container, which I fill right here in this little corner, I take off this little top and I fill it up. Because the plants are still young, you're gonna always want to water from above until the roots reach down to the water source. Okay, so here's a quick update. It's been just about 2 weeks since I planted this planter with the iris and the perennial peanut, and look how beautiful how it's filling in. And look at these cute little yellow blooms. They're so adorable. So I anticipate that it's going to eventually just go all the way around the pot. It's already started to do that. And it's clearly trailing over the front edge, which is what I expected. And here's proof that you really don't need much in a pot, just 2 varieties of plants. And you don't necessarily always have to have a thriller, filler, and spiller, although these little yellow blooms act as little fillers. They're so cute. So I just wanted to give you an update after I planted these beautiful plants. I can't wait for this iris to start blooming as well. It blooms with kind of like a light purple petals with a darker center. So it's going to be a really nice contrast with the yellow. So super exciting.